How are you beautiful people doing today? Man, we are having a great discussion on the top game to play on the Nintendo Switch 2. I got a comment on my last video, which was my Mario Kart World review, asking what games they should be playing on the Switch 2. And here are going to be some of my suggestions. These aren't going to be all new games. These are going to be some new games for the Switch. These are going to be some upgrade packs and different updates. But I think these are must plays on the Switch 2. So let's dive right into it. These are not in rank of importance of what you need to do. These are just games that I have out there. Mid intro break, I do want to come in here and say, for whatever reason, my Elgato is capturing these games at a slower frame rate than is actually being showed. So please don't take this gameplay at face value. Frame rate rise, graphic wise, it's all the same. But for whatever reason, frame rates are really lagging on my Elgato. I got the HD60X and it's lagging. So please do not take the frames as face value. It looks so much better on my actual screen than it does the gameplay that you're getting. We're gonna go with number 5, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. In my opinion, this feels like a complete overhaul. The game runs so much nicer. You don't get the stuttery frame rate that you did before. The grass actually loads in. You're not seeing pop in every 5 seconds everywhere you go. It actually feels like a normal game and not the Play-Doh mess we got at launch, even currently on the last generation. In my eyes, it's a shame the game didn't launch like this, but now that it's running so good, I'm actually able to play through it all, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm not a big fan of Pokemon. I'm really just now getting into it in the last couple months, so I've been going back playing some games, and this is honestly, now that all this is fixed, it's actually a pretty decent game. Obviously, it's not perfect. It still has some more issues, but it is enjoyable now. I like this game. I think you guys need to give it a shot. If you have the ability to, if you already had it on the Switch 1, you don't have to pay for an upgrade pack. It's just automatically upgraded. It's a must play for me on the Switch 2. Number 4, we're going to play No Man's Sky. I love No Man's Sky playing on the PS5 and the PC. And when it came out on Switch, it was whatever, but now it actually feels like the other ports. The graphics are beautiful, and it's like when you're playing it, you're amazed, like, wow, I'm playing this in handheld right now. Like, it looks and feels beautiful. Obviously, it's not directly on par with the actual home consoles, but it is a beautiful game that I think is really important to play. The survival aspects, the building aspects, it's been a completely overhauled game since when it first launched all the way back in, 2016. It is one of the greatest games you can get right now, and the fact that it runs so good on the Switch 2 is a really good thing. You can sink countless hours into this, especially with it being handheld. It just makes it so much easier to play, and it makes me just want to sit there and not get up. I hate that the Switch 2, the battery is about, when playing the game, is about 2 to 3 hours long. So unless you have a charger with you, you really do have to get up and stop and take your breaks if you're playing handheld. But it is an amazing game. I honestly recommend that you guys play it. Number 3, we are going with The Legend of Zelda. We're going to bridge both games in here. We're going with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I figured they don't need their own different slots. It is basically just a better version, more enhanced version of both. When you look at the games, it's not like the graphics are that much better. The graphics are relatively the same. It's more about the frame rate. When you're walking through the woods, the frame rate isn't at what it felt like 15 frames per second last time. Now it feels like it's way higher. You don't have any drops. It is a more complete experience. I haven't personally used it, but I know if you're really into Zelda, if you have the Nintendo Switch app on your phone, you get more voice notes to get even more lore for each games, and it can help you solve each not mission, but each quest line, and there's other more tips and tricks within the app. I think these games are really good to revisit. You don't have to play through them fully all again, but they're really important to revisit just to kind of show some of the main differences between Switch 1 and 2. Now, that brings me to my point of these games look so beautiful. Why can't Pokemon look that good? It's Game Freak. I don't know if it's Game Freak or Nintendo or what, but the fact that Zelda can look so beautiful and stunning, and we're stuck with how Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks, it's crazy to me. Even the Pokemon game coming up, Legends, the next Legends game, it looks the same. It honestly looks the same as the other ones. So there's not a huge graphical jump like we were kind of expecting for this next generation. So we have to be looking forward to not the next Pokemon game, the game after that, to really see what's going on. Now, for number 2, we're going with the game I reviewed yesterday, Mario Kart World. Obviously, this game is going to be the big console seller. In my opinion, I still don't believe it's worth more than $60. Like, if you can't get it with the bundle with the console, I still don't think you should get it, because $80 for a game is just outrageous in my opinion. But the game is just good, clean fun. There's obviously some issues with it, with the gameplay. Y'all, if you want a full in-depth review, go ahead and watch my video from yesterday, man. I love the game. If I separate the price and the game, it is a beautiful game, man. I highly recommend you give it a try if you have the Switch 2. For number 1, we are going with none other than Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk on the Switch is just a dream come true. I really didn't think it would happen. I just didn't think CD Projekt Red would even care to put a port of the game on a Switch when they were kind of letting the content die out. So the fact that we have it and the fact that it runs so smoothly, obviously, like No Man's Sky, is not going to be as perfect as a console, actual PS5 Pro or PC running it. But the fact that you're playing at almost a solid 30 frames locked on your handheld is beautiful, man. The resolution is just a little bit lower than you get on these consoles. It's nothing that you'll really miss. Like, when I can sit in my bed and play it, it's not something I'm missing compared to when I have to sit up in my chair and really lock in. It is worth the trade-off. I think Cyberpunk is a must grab. If there's one game on here that I think is a must, Cyberpunk. I really enjoy the game thoroughly, and I think it's one of the gems that's going to stay on the Switch. Hopefully, we can get the next Cyberpunk launched on the Switch, because I know they're coming out with a sequel. Hopefully we can get it launched on the Switch too. If it's not, maybe a year down the line or whatever. But I really enjoy the game. I'm glad they finally got it to the Switch. That'll recap my Switch 2 must-play games. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions in the comments, any other game recommendations, please drop it down. Like, let everybody know what to play. This is just my personal kind of, mainstream list. There wasn't any really niche games. There's the more popular games that I really think people should go back, replay, and then you have new ones like Cyberpunk. You have upgrade packs like Tears of the Kingdom and No Man's Sky. So yeah, man, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe. I'm here posting all the time, so love y'all.